The sizzling romance between the two main characters in Turkish drama enthralls any fan, but audiences cannot also help but remember the comedic and often emotional sibling relationships as well. In other cases, the sibling relationships have fans laughing out loud and relating to their close bond. There's nothing like a quarrel between a brother and sister to keep things fun and entertaining. Here in this video, we are going to talk about the top 10 sibling relationships Turkish dramas you must watch. So guys, let's start without wasting any more time. Number 10. Bride of Istanbul. Faruk is the older son of the wealthy Burhan family that is well known and respected all over Bursa. Asma has a dominant personality who wants to take control of everyone. Asma not only controls the servants at the house but also wants to say the final word regarding the lives of her 4 sons. Suleha is a young and beautiful girl who has grown up without a mother and father. When Faruk comes to Istanbul for a business, out of pure coincidence, Faruk and Suleha meet. The two get attracted by each other at the first sight, but Suleha doesn't want to be the toy of this rich womanizer. Number 9. The Innocents. Safei and Gulban, whose lives are full of obsessions, are 2 sisters. Hian is a man who strives to keep his family, including his sisters and sick fathers, alive. The life of Hian keeps going over the same routine. He spends his time over business and family. However, he turns into a completely different person when he meets Insi. Falling in love with her, Hian decides to pursue her own happiness for the first time in entire life. Therefore, this situation causes the dynamics of the family to change. Will the love stop Insi and Han from falling apart after all? Number 8. Sisters. Sisters TV series story is about 2 sisters who become enemy after they fall in love with the same man. Umran and Umay are sisters with opposing characters. Umran is naive, silent and self-sacrificing. Umay, on the other hand, is ambitious, jealous and self-seeking. Both sisters fall in love with a young doctor Yildirim who comes to their village from Istanbul. Even though Umran and Yildirim has a pure love towards each other, Umay steals him away in order to escape to a big city. The lives of these 3 young persons change dramatically all of a sudden. Number 7. Insider. The series follows the story of 2 brothers, Sarp and Umrat, who were separated during their childhood and end up on opposite sides of the law. Their father is an assassin for one of the mafia bosses, Jalan. Their father goes to prison and Jalal has Umar kidnapped to ensure that Matin won't speak. The family thinks Umar is dead. Sarp eventually enters the police force but is kicked out shortly before the graduation ceremony. Things take an unexpected turn when Sarp finds himself falling in love with Malik, Jalal's adopted daughter and lawyer, who is very close friend with his own brother. Number 6. Time Flies. In this story, you will explore the dramatic changes to the lives of Akarsu family after extramarital affair. Ali is a sea captain who is constantly away from his home in Istanbul. He has 4 children, Barin, Alyan, Mate, and youngest son Osman. What keeps these 4 children together is Jamale, the longtime partner and wife of Ali. The life of Akarsu family irrevocably changes when Jamale discovers a letter written in another language in Ali's decades. As the story moves ahead, we learn that Ali has an affair with Caroline, whom he acquaints with in a voyage. Their affair soon affects every member of the family and brings a lot of trauma. Number 5. Kuzi Gunay. Kuzi and Gunay are 2 brothers who have opposite characters. Kuzi is rebellious, fearless, and impatient. He finds himself in trouble most of the times because he cannot control his anger. On the other hand, Gunay is hardworking, responsible, calm, and patient. They are so different from each other, just like North and South. A new page opened in the brothers' lives when Jamray moves to their neighborhood. Kozai, Gunay, and Jamray become close friends and spend most of their time together. Their fates come to an intersection when both the brothers fall in deep love with Jamray. Number 4. Miss Fazilat and her daughters. The story centers around Fazilat, mother of 2 girls named Hassan and Ace, who is eager to gain money by using her younger daughter Ace's modeling skills. While Hassan pursues a career as a sports coach, far from her mother's ambitions, she falls in love with a rich, spoiled man. They love a person who has money, but not any other thing. The life of Fazilat, Haneem, and her daughter changes drastically when they come across the wealthy and prestigious family of Ajman. Number 3. Sunshine Girls. In Sunshine Girls story, you will explore the difficulties of being parents, and also you will watch the story of a family which is surrounded by secrets. Gunees is a 35-year-old woman who has 3 daughters and works as a literature teacher in Izmir. Since her husband left her without saying anything, meanwhile Gunees meets a well-known successful businessman Haluk who lives in Istanbul. They fall in love with each other. After marriage, Gunees and her daughter move into Istanbul, the big mansion where Haluk lives. Their arrival changes everything, especially affects the lives of Haluk's son Ali and Haluk's nephew Savas. Number 2. Our Story. In Our Story TV series, you will watch the difficult life of Phyllis, who takes care of her 5 siblings after her mother left them long ago. One day, a mysterious young man, Barish, enters her life. He's a handsome guy who helps Phyllis and brings her stolen bag back. He's attracted by Phyllis' strong personality at first sight and decides not to leave her. Barish drives expensive cars and wears branded accessories. He seems to be too different than Phyllis and her siblings. For this reason, Phyllis doesn't want to see him again. However, Barish is determined to gain Phyllis' trust before gaining her heart. Number 1. The Sibling. The Sibling TV series story is about a group of brothers living the same inevitable fate. These are 4 siblings who are tightly attached to each other. Unfortunately, they lost both their mothers and fathers after a serious unfortunate events. In the whole world, there is nothing they can do except hold on to each other like no other hand they can hold, until the doors of the college owned by Akif, who caused the events. And what's more, he also opened his life to these children. The series gives the audience emotional moments with the sad story of the 4 brothers. This was all for today's video. Hope you liked it. Which is your favorite from the list above? Mention in this comment section below, and don't forget to ring the bell icon to see more videos like this in the future.